Hello Aries, and welcome to your energy tower reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 14th to the 20th of October. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the energies. There has been a lot of changes within the energies at the moment. You'll be able to see that on the energy update. And we're going to be going into today about the energies, but we're also going to be, first of all, we're going to be getting some message of the Astroflower, and then pulling some cards on those messages and seeing what comes out of all of that. Then we're going to be having a look at how the elements are affecting how the vibrations, are affecting your elements and your petals within your flower. So without further ado, let's just jump straight in for you here and let's see what's going on with the overall energies here for you this week here. There's a definite outward playing motion within the on your relationship side. It's like you're getting it's like you've understood the direction that you want your happiness to go in accordance to the relationships that are around you. And it could be that you could have realized what you want in the way of a partner, in that sort of sense of a relationship. It seems to be very clear for you, and it seems like you're going after it. On your financial side, much more playing into your future here. There seems to be delegation. That seems to be the main word that's coming out of this. If you want to get the results in your life, on your career path or on your business and so forth, it seems like you need to sort of delegate, sort of direct people, be that leader that people so desperately want as well. And just you're standing very clear and sort of like giving real directions. You get the 7 of Wands on this. 7 of Wands is off the back of the 6 of Wands, like an inner victory from within you, and that really empowers you. Look, that solar plexus there that's really working. Yeah, there is a bit of a few niggly things that is trying to burst your bubble, but generally I think here is that you're standing head and shoulders, or that's the energy you should allow to come through you at the moment, standing head and shoulders above everything that is around you, above any sort of difficulty that can happen in your sort of life. It seems like you're just really going after it on all fronts, on your relationship side as much as on your financial side. Let's just see what's going on there. There's a karmic path here that's sort of saying, yes, we now know what we want. And it's going out there and getting it as well. And there is a lot of socializing going on. I think you're feeling very relaxed about the connections of the world that is around you, very enjoying sort of energy, really sort of enjoying the environment that is around you. And then there seems to be a connection, and it could be like I think you're meeting them for the first time, actually. And this could be, if it's not a partner, like a future partner, it could be a case of a really good friend that you meet. Because the way you meet here, it's not a like kind of going, oh, I like the look of that person, and that person likes the look of me. Oh yeah, it's really nice. I think it's like, it almost comes out with kind of going, you know, I respect that person. Yeah, they're really strong. They're really good. They're totally within my sort of scope. That's the sort of thing that comes out of this whole idea of you knowing where you want to go and what you want to be doing. It seems to be playing very beautifully for you going into the future. What's the lessons that come out of this week here? Engage with others that treat you the way you would like, you know, they treat you like the way that you treat others, if you know what I mean. And it's showing, it's mutual respect here. Mutual respect out of the two. Really nice. Really, really nice. Let's just see what's going on in your karmic path. Your karmic path is, yeah, I think there's a bit of travelling, and it may not necessarily be travelling far, but I think it's going, more sort of saying going out there and getting it. And sticking to the plan, sticking with something that you've already decided. And that's what you get with the 7 of Wands. Sticking to what really makes you feel good, not only just about yourself, but about life as well. and following that plan. You know, following that fire that is within you and runs all the way through you. You know, you are the most fiery of all the fire signs. You are a pure fire sign. And there's this fire that's coming through you in a plan that's really working to your future. In the connection to the universe, yeah, it's getting out there, and it's with coincidences and so forth, it's getting out there and being a little bit more curious, walking towards that sunshine, walking towards your happiness. And being curious about life, I think, is going to open the doors to connect with someone who builds a, you know, who you've got a lot of respect for, they've got a lot of respect for you, and actually you really do like them. Sort of scenario that comes out of this. Okay, from your past, you get the Queen of Cups. This is, I think, the revelation within you, and that's why that's flowing out of you as well. It's what makes you sing from within to the outside. It's really connecting your vibrations with the world, or with life itself around you, and connecting it with people that are around you in a really good way. And it's an infectious vibration that you're bringing to the party here. Really nice, very, very positive energies. And look at that King of Cups. As I said, it's a divine, really is a divine counterpart within the relationship side of life. This is so nice for you, Aries. Absolutely lovely. From your past, it's you allowing yourself to open up your emotions, and now in your future you can convert those emotions into reality, which is playing out the top there in your future self with the King of Cups. And it is plain sailing. It's good. It's just easy. It's a relationship that you don't have to try with. You know, you finish each other's sentences. You're in sync. You're in sync because you're sticking to the plan. And you know, when you've got like a plan of action of what you want to do in life in regards to be happy, or your spiritual path, or you know, your love path, or whatever it is, once you've got that plan in place, there's no one taking it away from you. There's no one taking it away from you. You're really in sync with your emotions, in sync with the good times that you know you can have. And it's a really, really, and you've got to be curious about life. A little bit out there and curious. Look at that. This is the lessons that come out of this week here, as I was saying earlier on. About what you should be, you know, how you're engaging in life. It is, I think, either you're offering your heart to someone, or someone's offering their heart to you, one or the other. It's really, you got the Knight of Cups, you got the Queen of Cups, and you got the King of Cups. What does the Knight do? It protects the relationship. And this is where recognizing and the respect that you can get between you and another person is really, really good. And it really does sort of like put you in a position where you feel incredibly empowered, and that's what the realization there is within you. This week here, you're realizing that relationship that makes you feel empowered, and that makes you make them feel empowered as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful exchange on the relationship side. A really, really beautiful exchange. On your financial side, let's just see what's going on there. This is also sticking to a plan. This is like, if I want this result, if I want this, these benefits from my business or from my job, I have to step into my power. And stepping into your power is not necessarily beating others down. This is not. I think it's much more empowering when you empower others. And I think this is what plays through you as well at the moment. I think this is where you're in a position, and it's like on your relationship side, is like when you get that happiness from within you and you allow it to free flow out of you, it gets you into sync and into beautiful, you know, trusting and synchronicity sort of like relationships. And on your financial side here, it's stepping into your power, authority, but with you know, a very measured authority, but giving direction more than anything else. So once you step into that sort of power, what can come out of the end of it? It's like a ladder that leads you to your ultimate goals. If I was to pick a card, I'd say the Hierophant. It's like, you know, these steps that you need to take now, and you're pointing in that direction. You're pointing your life in that direction, but you're pointing others to, you know, they're going to help you to advance because you're helping them to advance. It is a win-win situation here, you stepping into your position of authority. It works really, really well, but it comes from a plan of action, comes from an idea that this, if I want this as a result here, I've got to do this and this and this in order to get the result. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Right, you do this, I'll do that, let's get on. Sort of scenario, real matter of fact sort of energy about it all. When you come above, you get the Three of Wands. I wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. We got the Two of Wands on one side and the Three of Wands on the other. This is like a card of procrastination. I think more than anything else, I think your karmic path is sort of saying, we've done the procrastination part. We've sized up the situation. You know, we've seen what we're capable of. Now it's a case of choosing that reality. One of those waves there, it's choosing the reality that corresponds to us and allows us to sort of like take the direction that we so choose. I think the time of patience is over and the time of enactment is here for you. Let's see what's going on in the connection to the universe. This is like your, you know, your beautiful connection to yourself. I think this is the empowerment I was talking about. You feeling empowered about who you are and why you are and what you do and everything like that. That authority and that love for seeing things being done and getting done well and working, I think feeling that and enjoying that will allow you to almost hold even more authority within the world around you. So if you are going for a promotion, you do need to step up into your power in order to get that emotions. In your past, this is what I'm saying about you've worked out what you want to do. In your past, you've got the Judgment card. And this Judgment card here in the past is that realization. You're responding to your calling of what you should be doing and where you should be going. And now your karmic path is very set and very clear, and it's time to get on and do and respond to that calling, that this is the position that I want to be going for. So this is the promotion I want to be going for, or this is the job I want to be going for, or this is where I want my business to go, what direction I want my business to go in. It's become very clear to you, you know, what you should be doing. And in your future self, you get the Page of Wands. A lot of wands on the table. It's wands and cups for you all the way at the moment. On this side here, it's pure cups. Nothing but emotions on your relationship side. On your financial side, you get a few more sort of wands than you do cups, but you still got the Two of Cups. With the Page of Wands on your future self, it's allowing your emotions. As I said, with authority comes in place where you can be honest and relaxed with people around you. And I think that's what you've got to play with, that idea that people do enjoy when someone comes along and they know what they're doing and they are conveying that sort of knowledge of what to do. And I think that's the position you need to take in the world. But you need to play with it a little bit. Be very relaxed about it. Be very light about it. As I said, it's really it's empowering you to empower others. That's what I get out of it. And manifesting your future. Manifesting your future of manifesting your future through your direction you're taking, through this authority that you're carrying from within you. Is ultimately what you should be, that should be the first sort of go-to thought in a way, because it's going to be really in the here and now where you've got to play it. Okay, so let's just see what's been going on with the vibrations of that are coming through at the moment, and see how that is affecting your flower. So here we have the sun over the past week. The main features we're going to be looking at is, look at that, is that section there, the dark section there at the top and the dark section at the bottom. They're coronal holes, and yeah, they're not in the total alignment with the earth, but they're sculpting a lot of the energy at the moment. And because of that eruption that comes off just now, just around about here, that came off sort of Tuesday or Wednesday, that increased the coronal hole size, so increased the earth influence upon the energies. The other side of the other thing that we should be looking at is that when we get this eruption, just before this eruption, you can see this filament that lifts off from the sun just before that eruption comes now. So we have this sort of like repeating theme, because at the beginning we have an eruption here, which is followed through a filament eruption, which you can see just down there. So this filament stuff that's going on, that's combining with the fires of the solar flares, the fire and the airs of the solar flares, that filament energy is the emotions and the emotional direction that we're giving here. And the direction is into earth energy, into doing things. So the main combinations that I think we should be really looking at and concentrating on your Astroflower is the earth and water combinations between the two. So we'll see where the cards are laying on that sort of vibration. Hang on a second, let me just bring up there it is, your flower. Sorry, just getting used to this again. So here's your flower here, and one thing we can see on your flower is this first thing we should really notice is this combination of fixed earth that's coming through here. So that's that plan of action. That's that seeing things done, produced in a way that works, that doesn't break down, that works, that is reliable, and that sort of thing. And then you have this mutable water that comes in from your neighbour Pisces, which goes all the way through you, comes through on your financial side and comes all the way through onto your relationship side, and feeds between the here and now, this section here, the here and now, and your karmic path. And this is where you can enjoy the moment, allow your emotions to flow freely, as it were. But if you look in the rest of your flower, the only other direction you have is in the connection to the universe, or the synchronicities within your life on your relationship side, and you get this cardinal earth that's coming through from Cancer on this section here. There is an influence of cardinal earth on the outside on your financial direction, and that's you pointing as if to sort of say, let's go here, let's do this, let's do that. And that's coming from the connections with the outside world, according to the plan of where you want to take things in the future. But on your relationship side here, it's really how you're giving a direction to your emotions and the world that is around you and the relationships that are around you, which gives you that clarity within you, which allows your emotions to come out freely, and also gives security and clarity for others that you're going to be meeting. And that's where we get that sort of divine counterpart with another person. But this is where I think we will be pulling a few cards on here. This crossing point of this fixed earth coming in from Taurus, and that mutable water coming in from Cancer. So let's just pull up the cards. There we go. Let's just pull up those cards, and let's just pull a few cards and to see what the message is coming from that energy in the here and now, as it were. Okay. So let's just pull a few cards. I want to also sort of get a few messages from it as well, and seeing what we can get in the way of messages from that sort of crossing point. I think it's like, I got two messages there. I got go with the flow and roll with the punches. So as you go with the flow, and this is what this could be all about, this sort of like seven of pentacles, seven of wands. You know, there is one that's just trying to burst that bubble, which is that one there. Losing all speech. That 7 of Wands is you know, there is a little bit of that in there as well, and it's sort of like you're rolling with the punches because you're going with the flow. I think that's what it's all about. It's like when you go down a river. I don't know, you know, if you've ever done rafting and everything like that, you know, if you just allow the boat to follow the river, it doesn't tend to bang into rocks the majority of the time. The flow of the river naturally takes you around these rocks, and that's what's going with the flow will help you to roll with the punches. I'm not even sure you'll see what the punches are. You know, as I say, I think you're rising above everything. Or like there's 2 cards that came straight out. There's one that's the 10 of Swords, and the other one's the Strength card. Now that's the overall energies that are coming through at the moment. The real crossing point. And that real crossing point is all about letting go of something that's dead, done and dusted with, and being strong and true to who you are in that sort of that Strength card there. Getting rid of all your doubts and living your life fully to your specifications. And this is about being that authority in life. Let's just pull on a card and seeing how that fixed earth is going to affect your relationship side. Now you got the 10 of Wands. Nothing but wands and cups, really. So a lot of passion, and if you look at your flower, there's actually a lot of earth, water within you as well. So there's a lot of fire and a lot of water within you. And here you get on this sort of side here, and I think this is where you are no longer, this is what's dead, done and dusted with. That's right. That's what it is. What's dead, done and dusted with is the idea of you trying to carry everybody and everything. I think that's what the change is within you, and that frees you up enormously to fall in love. It frees you enormously. And look at that, on the Strength card you get the Judgment, which now you've got twice on the financial side. And as I said, you've got that cardinal earth there coming in from sort of is it cardinal earth? Yes, it is cardinal earth coming in from Capricorn, sorry. But it's being converted into cardinal water, as you can well see, into cardinal water on that sort of side there. And that's giving you the direction, the full-on sort of like judgment of the situation. And that's where your strength lies, that conviction from within you about where you should be going. And that's where that sort of authority side of you comes to the fore in a very, very beautiful way, in a very productive way. Brings in a lot of results for you. Yeah, absolutely brilliant for you this coming week, Aries. If you haven't seen the energy updates, which we do on this channel, where we go into a lot more into the energies and how it's affecting not only the earth but also us as well, you know, please do go and have a look, because it's quite amazing what's been going on in the earth energies, or the prana energies at the moment, and how it really does affect us in multitudes of sort of ways. I'll see you over there for that. Thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.